Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today, so you can help me fill in my Cyberpunk Backerkit survey. I received the link, and I'm able to fill in my Cyberpunk Backerkit survey, that's a mouthful, and I want to do this together with you, so I'm going to record this, and we're going to check out what I will add next to my initial pledge. I've heard from some of you that you have not received a Backerkit email yet in which you get the link to the survey, and the survey you have to fill in so everybody at WeirdCo knows what you want exactly. Then you have to pay extra fees for the extra stuff you add, and then you have to pay fees for the shipping, and us Europeans have to pay a fee for VAT as well, which is a big chunk of my pledge actually. So that's 21% for the Netherlands. That means on an order of $1,000 I pay another $210 VAT, and then I pay shipping, and on this shipping, which is $25, I pay another $5 VAT, because 21% of 25 is roughly $5, a little more. It's adding up quickly. That's why before I will show you what I all am adding, will ask you to be very careful, especially if you're in Europe, but in general as well. Don't fall into a trap of like, hey, I like this, I like that, I need this as well. Get the stuff you want. There's a lot of stuff that's probably exclusive to Kickstarter. It is what it is. But I'm sure if the game is successful, and it already started out successful with an incredibly successful Kickstarter, that a lot of companies will make accessories for this game. So you can pick up stuff later as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if WeirdCo themselves want to earn some money, because they do some of the accessories themselves, like the deck boxes, I believe, down the road. And they're gonna do it now, but if they want to earn some money down the road, some extra money, and make new deck boxes. So I wouldn't go too crazy, but get what you want now, because then you have it. Certain sleeves, certain playmats. It might take a lot longer for them to catch up to these things once the initial print run has been done. Not only for the game, but also for all the accessories. But be very careful, especially if you fill in the Backerkit survey from Europe, or if you have pledged from Europe, then it adds up really quickly. So if you add, like, let's say another $500 of extra items to your pledge, and you have pledged the Padre's Blessing for $1,000, then you have to pay VAT on $1,500, which is, let's say, around 20% here in Europe. So that's $300 already for the VAT. The extra shipping for accessories is $36. The normal is $25 or something. So let's say $50. That's again 20% VAT. That's $55. Then you're already at $1,855. So if you add $500 to an initial pledge you already paid, you have to pay probably around $855 extra on that money you already pledged, that has already been probably deducted from your credit card. Don't want to make this too long, because I probably will need like 10 minutes to go through the Backerkit survey as well together with you. But I wanted to make you aware of this. It's still a lot of money, and a lot of the items are pretty expensive, as we're going to see. Let's switch to the Backerkit survey. Let's see what I will get on top of my Padre's Blessing pledge. And as always, folks, if you like the videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment. Liking the video and leaving a comment, if you don't do anything else, really helps out the channel and the video, obviously. So that would help out a lot. And if you really are into Cyberpunk and other nerd stuff and TCGs as well, think about joining the Discord. I made a special section for Cyberpunk. People are discussing things like the Backerkit survey and what they're adding there as well. And the link is in the description for that. I'm a bit Italian today with my hands, aren't I? Gonna switch to the Backerkit survey. Alright folks, you get a mail from WeirdCo with a link to the Backerkit survey, and once you click that you end up here. Question a lot of people have. Can I upgrade my pledge? Yes, you can. Can I downgrade it and get my money back? No, you can't. If you switch to a lower pledge level, the difference will only be available as Backerkit credit. You can spend this on add-ons, so you can't really downgrade. The shipping cost is quite okay. The Partner's Blessing pledge costs me around 25 bucks. If you have a higher pledge, you don't pay any shipping at all, which can be helpful. I mean, it is a lot of money, especially when you consider that shipping of the accessories costs you another extra 36 bucks, I believe. I already tried it. I'm going to fill in my Discord ID, because you get a little tag on Discord. Nerd and Proud of It is my Discord ID. Check it out. Try to find me on Discord. Join my server, but then you get a little tag on the Discord server of the Cyberpunk TCG as well. Do I want to add any local game stores? I think I'm going to add a friend of mine from Farmhouse Cards in Finland. He has opened a game store recently on Åland Island, and maybe I'm just gonna push him a little bit here. I think it is a good idea to do that. Why not? Let's do this. So like I said, in the end, once you edit your additional accessories you want, you have to choose the dice as well that are part of your pledge as a Partner's Blessing pledge, or in the Partner's Blessing. That's in the Partner's Blessing pledge. That's PBP. That's difficult to pronounce. There is a set of dice, and you can choose whichever you want here. And I advise you to choose wisely, because in the end, if you want to add dice in the accessories section, they are really, really expensive. I think they are 95 bucks for a set. I think that's crazy. So I'm gonna stick to the one I get here, and I'm gonna go for Johnny Silverhand. I like these the best. Judy Alvarez looks pretty nice as well. I think Adam Smasher is cool, a little bit too dark. Jackie Wells normally is my favorite on the art of the playmat and so on, but I think here Johnny Silverhand is the one I like best. And then once you have done that, you arrive at the additional items for your pledge. So you see Partner's Blessing pledge on the right, and then additional items below that. And in the additional items, you first find the bundles. So for example, an add-on accessories bundle here for $336. You get a set of dice, a deck box, a neoprene playmat, a binder, sleeves. It's a lot you get. You get one of each, and then you save some money. Same goes for the top loader binders. You get all 5 different top loader binders, and you save some money, and you get all 3 different, or all 5 different foil binders, and you get some money. I will let you know what the difference between the top loader binder and the foil binder is in a second. Again, top loader binders 3x3, that's a 9 pocket binder and not just a 4 pocket binder, and so on. So if you, for example, are sure you want to get all the binders, and the foil binder is actually a binder that, the sleeves here as well. Deck boxes, all 3. I will come back to the foil binder. $324 for all deck boxes, 6 deck boxes. That's 55 bucks a deck box, folks. I think that's a lot of money. I think that's very, very expensive for a deck box, and they could have made this a little cheaper for us, because we already funded like more than $28 million, and I believe they could take a step towards us and help us out a little bit, because like I said, they don't cover the VAT neither, which some companies do for Europe, and they don't do that. That means on $1,000 I always and already pay 210 bucks extra. The cloth playmats are pretty cool. I will talk about that in a minute as well. So if you look at all these bundles, that's the deck box bundle for $144. The premium deck box, that's 72 bucks for a premium deck box, which I think is crazy as well. If you want to buy a single one below, then it's 80 bucks. And if you want to get the completionist bundle, you're down almost 2,000 something, 2,270 bucks, 2,300 bucks. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a couple of items I really, really like. I, for example, definitely know I want a foil binder. And like I said just a second ago, the foil binder, I almost didn't get it. Because it's not because it's 40 bucks. I think that's okay. I like the Judy Alvarez artwork. I like the Adam Smasher artwork. Lucina, not my thing. But read the small print below. You can only fit unsleeved or cards that are sleeved with tight fit sleeves, like the KMCs in here. And I normally double sleeve my cards, so, or at least I use Dragon Shields, and I want to put those in here as well. Top loader binder means that you can actually put these plastic top loaders that protect your cards even better in the binder. There are not a lot of top loader binders out there. I personally have a gem loader top loader binder, which is kind of good. You can check it out on my channel in the accessories playlist, but then you see what it is. But the top loader binders are okay, interesting for people who just want to collect and display and never want to play. Playmat, neoprene playmat, 40 bucks. I think that's okay as well. I like a lot of the artworks, like Judy Alvarez and Jackie Wells, Male V Street Kit. Jackie Wells I think is really, really cool here. But I'm gonna go for Goro Takemura because I think not a lot of people will take it, and I don't want everybody at the table when I play Cyberpunk to have the same playmat as I do. Yes, I want to be a little different. Don't we all want to be a little different? The premium cloth playmat is something my buddy Surgical Ninja, I just did the podcast with about Cyberpunk. That was my last video. We'll probably link to that video at the end of this video. He told me these are awesome. And a lot of people on my Discord in the Cyberpunk sub-channel already discussed the quality of these as well. Normally it's really, really good, especially for the Adam Smasher one. They say that the ink can crack a little bit. So I normally would like to get that one, but yeah. I was doubting between that one and another one because of the comments in my Discord, but let's go for just what I like and see where I end up. The sleeves are not that bad, folks, price-wise. 25 bucks. If I buy Dragon Shield art sleeves for, let's say, Flesh and Blood or something like that, I normally pay around, I don't know, $11.99 to $15.99 as well over here in Europe. So, yeah, these are cool. I like the Jackie Wells ones. I like the Dum Dum ones. I'm gonna go for these, I guess. Male V Street Kit is pretty cool as well. Adam Smasher is pretty cool too. Yeah, then you just choose here, and don't forget to select the ones you want above and then add them to the shopping cart, because otherwise you didn't add them. Let's see. Yeah, let's go for these. Then the deck box. Like I said, I think these are really expensive. 60 bucks for a deck box. In the bundle they are 55, but still 60 bucks for one deck box. Really like the Adam Smasher one. I'm probably gonna get one because I think it's cool to have a deck box that fits the deck. And I normally, Judy Alvarez, you have the matching sleeves. That I really like. If they would have had the Jackie Wells ones, then, or a Jackie Wells sleeve, they do have, but Jackie Wells deck box they don't. But then I definitely would have chosen that, including the matching playmat, and then everything matches, and I'm a sucker for that. But let's go for Judy Alvarez because I haven't had any female character art on my accessories yet, and I like that one a lot too. I'm not gonna get the premium deck box because I think 80 bucks is crazy, folks, because it looks a little bit foiled. I think that's not, and the art style is not my thing either. I'm not very much into too much manga kind of. Of course, Cyberpunk is a bit manga, but you know what I mean. That's for an old guy like me. That's a bit too extreme then. I think they could have done a lower price here, $179. If you take the case of 6 sealed booster boxes, you don't even get a discount. You get it for $1,074, which I think is like one booster box multiplied by 6. I think they should have offered this for like $900 or something a case. Then I might have added another case. Folks, this is all I'm gonna add for now. Like I said, when you click next, you're gonna go to the oversight and the payment, and then the VAT is added for us Europeans, which is, like I said, 21% for people who live in the Netherlands, around 20% for all other Europeans, I guess. So if I have like $450 here in extra additional items, and then I end up with $1,500 together with the Padres Blessing Pledge, that's another $300 of VAT. That means in the end I probably have to pay $800 extra because I only paid the $1,000 for the Padres Blessing Pledge. So that's a lot. So I have to check if I really can get all of this, or I need to downgrade a little bit. Also, extra shipping for the extras for the accessories is $36, which I think is a bit weird because the initial pledge is bigger with the case and everything, and you only pay $25. So the shipping more than doubles, which I don't really like as well. Let me know in the comments what you think, folks. Stay healthy, stay frosty. I talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye bye.